Hi everyone! In this video I will show you how to create a corporate website. We will be using a premium WordPress theme available on Themeforest.net. The theme's name is Consulting WordPress. Let's start! Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Winnie will be very happy. The theme we are going to use today is available on Themeforest.net, the largest theme marketplace in the world. I would suggest you to choose WordPress theme on Themeforest, since you'll get free updates of the theme forever, and all themes on the marketplace are of a high quality as they are checked by the review team. Also, you can see customers' review on each theme and ask theme author any question before making a purchase. So the theme we're going to use today is called Denaro. We can type in the name right here, and here it is. Let's see the details page of the theme. Here you can see the reviews, comments left by other users. You can see that this item was featured on Themeforest, which is nice. It was selected by the team, the Themeforest team. Also, there are a couple of videos, theme review and video installation guide, link to get support, documentation of the theme, and other details like all the information about functionality and so on. To view the demo, click on Live Preview and you'll open this beautiful page, Choose Demo. You can see that this theme has 5 beautiful demos, 5 different options, so you need to choose one you like most. Let's take a look at the first one. I assume it's the main demo of this theme. Really nice animation, catches my eye. Let's scroll down. Beautiful animations here as well. I love this minimalist approach, this minimalist design. Looks professional. Okay, so we can start building our website. To start building your website, you will need to buy a domain name. It's the unique name that appears after the www in web address, and you will need to buy a hosting. In its most generic sense, it's storage for your website. I will leave links in the description where you can purchase hosting and domain name. Once you have hosting and domain name, you will need to install WordPress on your website. Link to the installation guide video will be in the description as well. I've already installed WordPress on my website and now I can install the theme. So you need to download the theme from Themeforest. Just click on Add to Cart by the theme and you'll be able to download the zip archive. After that, you need to log in into your admin panel. It looks like this. You need to go to Appearance, Themes, click on Add New, Upload Theme, choose File. Here you can see archive I've downloaded from Themeforest. It has denaro.zip, denarochild.zip. So I need to install denaro.zip first. Choose the file, click on Open, click Install Now, activate. Go to Appearance Themes one more time, click Add New, Upload Theme, choose File, Denaro Child, open, install now, activate. Click on Install Theme Plugins. Here you'll see the list of all plugins this theme requires. Select all of them, choose Install and click Apply. The installation process will begin. It can take up to a couple of minutes, so please be patient. All done, you can see that 9 of 9 plugins were installed. We can return to the dashboard. You can close these pop-ups for now. The next step is to import demo data. So to make the process of editing the website easier, there is this feature, import demo data. We'll copy all data from the demo available here, so we'll copy all pages, all photos, all texts, everything will copy. We'll basically get the duplicate of this demo, and in that way it will be easier to make all the changes. Instead of creating pages from scratch, you'll be able simply to change the content, change texts, copies, and upload your own pictures. Here you need to choose the demo you want to upload. Again, here you can see 5 beautiful options. I'll choose the first one. Click on Import Demo. Click Continue and Import. And importing content process will start. This can take up to 10 minutes, so it's not a very quick process, but it's important not to reload this page. Just stay still and wait until you'll see a success message right here. You can see success message. This means that we've already imported the demo, and we can go and see how our website looks. Let's reload the page, and here it is. You can see here that some images are blurred. That means that those images are not included in the demo import, and you need to buy a license to use those images. You can usually ask theme authors to provide you links where you can purchase those images, but the majority of images are included into the demo import, and you'll see them on your website. Also, I've noticed with this theme that sometimes if some blocks are not visible on your homepage, check this setting. Go to Elementor, Experiments, and click Deactivate all experiments and click Save changes. After that, all blocks will be shown on the homepage, just as in my case. Also, you can see that the logo is not selected. That is not an issue at all. I'll show you later how to change the logo, how to upload your own logo, or how to set up this existing logo. So yeah, we have all the pages here, all content is available, and we can start editing our website. I like starting the edit process with Customizer. Customizer applies global changes to the theme. Usually you set up here menu, logos, set up social media, some global settings that are applied to all pages on your website. So it's a good idea to start from this portion of settings. You can see here the first item in the sidebar is called General. Let's see what we have here. So we have a logo. We need to upload a light version of the logo and a dark version of the logo. Light version of the logo appears by default. Here you can see a white version of Denaro, and on hover there is a background, white background with a dark version of the menu. And for this case we need to upload the logo. So simply click Select Image, and you can choose the logo from files already available on your website, or you can click Upload Files, click Select File, and choose the file from your computer. I'll choose the default one, so I just need to find it. Here it is. I highly recommend you to upload logo in SVG format. In this case, it will look sharp on all devices, on Retina displays as well. So I've chosen the file, and I need to click Select. And to save changes, I need to click Publish. And you can see, here it is. It is visible on the website, so that is easy. You can change site title here. Just enter your brand name and enter some additional information. It can be used for SEO options. You can also upload a fav icon of your website right here. Again, don't forget to save changes by clicking on Publish button on top. Let's go back. The next portion of settings is typography. Here we can change the font that is being used on the website. You can see that Inter is currently used as a font, and you can choose a different one simply by selecting it from the drop-down menu. Here you'll see the list of all Google fonts. They are free to use. If you want to change the font, just select a different option from the drop-down menu. You can see here a couple of styles, so there is a body style, body 2, and so on. You'll need to set up each style of the typography here. It will be applied to the entire website. I'll leave Inter font
I'll leave the default one. Let's go back. Let's take a look at colors. Here you can see all main colors used on the website. If you need to apply your brand colors, you can do it right here. So I'll save this color and we'll show you, for example, here you can see color changed. So just simply set up your colors in these color pickers and save changes. I'll revert back. You can see here this icon will revert back the default color of the theme, so you don't be afraid to change anything. You'll be able to go back at any time. Let's go back. Social icons. So you can see that social icons appear on top of the screen in header. I love this interaction that social media icons are changed to the Contact Us button, which is available right here. So you can change that button, obviously, but I love this interaction. And let's take a look on our footer here. You can see that there is the list of social media icons as well. So if we change the icons here, these changes will apply in every part of the website, on top, in the footer, and so on. So if you need to change the social media icons, simply choose the different icons from drop-down menu here and provide a link to the social media account right here and click publish. You can remove icons if you don't need them. For example, I don't need a Twitter icon. I can simply click on remove and save changes by clicking on publish button. You can see that there are 3 icons now here and in the footer as well. Perfect. Let's proceed. Page heading. Page heading, this portion right here, it's about inner pages. You can see here we have this block on top of every page, of almost every inner page about us. Let's take a look at services. Yeah, you can see that there is an image, there is a background, this decorative element, title and subtitle. Okay, so you can see here we can set up this portion of the page, the top one. You can see that we currently use here left image. So left image background. Here we can change the background color. Simply choose a different color and save changes. I'll revert back. Also, you can see here there is a background image. This line, just as a decoration, it is used here. You can see that there is no line. To show it, simply scroll down and click show. You can see the animated line appeared right here. To turn it off, simply click hide and save changes and it will be hidden. To change the image itself, you need to go to the page. Here you can see the page. You need to click. You need to go to the page's edit mode. So let's open the page in the edit mode. Let's go page, about us, and click edit. It will be opened in an edit mode, and here you'll see featured image. And you'll need to upload your image right here. So click on upload files, select file, and upload your image to replace the blurry one. Click update. Go back to the page. Here you can see that we've changed the picture. Okay, so there are 2 types of these page headings. You can see that the image can be on the right side. To edit this block with an image on the right side, you simply need to make changes to the second part of the settings, right image background. So here, you need to change color here, choose whether to show or not this line, and so on. Click publish to save changes, and we can proceed with the next step is called Popup. Here we can set up a pop-up. So let's see, here you can see a pop-up, and You can change the background color of the pop-up right here. Choose a different one and save changes. I'll revert back. You can hide this decoration. In this case, we will not show the line, the animated line. And you can also upload an image as a background for the pop-up. So all those settings are set up right here. And these changes will be applied to all pop-ups available on the website. Global icons. So we have a shop here, and in the shop there are these pages with a thank you page, a success state after user made an order. There is an icon, success icon, and it can be changed right here. So let's take a look. There are icons for shopping carts, empty and full. We can select those as well. We can choose the same icon and we can publish changes. The next step is called header type. So here we have a couple of headers. There is a second option. You can see it here. And the first one, the default one. This one, more classic. So simply choose the one you like more. And here you can see button text. You can edit the text that appears on the button right here, contact us. You can make it contact, for example. Publish changes. And you'll need to provide a link if you want to redirect users to a third-party solutions, third-party websites, or provide a link to the existing page on your website. That's up to you entirely. In our case, we show pop-up, and to set up a pop-up, scroll down, you can see pop-up description. You can change the description right here. It's the text that appears here. You can add a link under the copy if you need one, provide a URL. And this portion is shown here because of this pop-up shortcode. It's a contact form shortcode. So we show this contact form because there is this shortcode right here. And to change this contact form, you need to go to your admin panel. Let me show you. Go to your admin panel, contact, and you'll see the list of contact forms. This contact form is used in Contact Us pop-up. You can see the shortcode, the one that is pasted in the customizer. Let's open the details. You can see here sort of a code, but it's very easy to make changes to the contact form. You can see that there is a name input, email input. You can see that there is a placeholder in the input. Enter your full name, enter your best name. This asterisk corresponds. So if there is an asterisk, like here, it means that this input email is mandatory. If there is no asterisk, it will mean that the input field is optional. So company is optional. Phone, it's a mandatory field. So if you want to make changes, you can simply change the label. So type here the title you want to show on the contact form. Change it to subject, for example, subject. And you can let's make this optional. Click save and let's go and see what we've changed. You can see subject, here it is, and it's an optional field. So yeah, to change your contact form, go to your admin panel, contact, and then you can also create a new contact form or make changes to the existing contact forms. The next section is blog archive type. You can see here two options. So let's take a look at our blog. You can see there are two options, version 1, version 2. Let's open the first version. You can see that the first version looks like this. It's a grid of posts with a featured post on the top. And here you can see categories and the search. Let's go back. Let's take a look at the second option. Here it is. It's more typical layout for blog. There is a side panel and the list of all posts in form of a list. Let's go back, and here in Customizer you can choose which option for the block archive type to show. By default we are showing the one agreed option for block, this one. But if you click on typical, you'll switch to this layout. So it's really up to you. Let's go back. The next section is single career. Let's go to the career pages. Here they are. You can see open positions and position details. Single career stands for position details. Let's open position details. Here it is, and you can see here there is a button apply now. It opens pop-up, so you can change the copy of the button right here. You can change pop-up title. You'll see real-time preview on the right, and you can see you can change copy that appears in the pop-up, this one. And again, this is a contact form shortcode, which shows this contact form right here. You already know how to make changes to the contact form. I won't stop here. Click Publish to save changes and go back. The next setting is single career, exactly the same one for single event, sorry. Exactly the same portion of settings for events. So we have a event catalog page and we have event details page. Here it is. You can see that you can change the copy on the button, reserve now. You can change the pop-up here. You can change the copy that appears under the title of the pop-up, and contact form, this one. Let's go back, and finally footer. Here we can change a copyright. You can change the message right here. Let's go back. Then there is a menus item in settings. Here we can set up menus that appear in the header, on mobile devices, and in footer. So let's take a look on those. Main menu, this one that appears in the header. You can see the list of all pages that are shown in the header. You can reorder them by dragging and dropping them. You can change the hierarchy by, again, dragging and dropping. For example, this is a main item. I can put it back and make secondary. You can add your pages to the menu by clicking Add Items, and you can choose from the list of all pages right here. Click on the item and it will appear in the header. You can see I've just added FAQ page to the header. To delete it, click on Remove. It will be removed. You can reorder by clicking on here and going by clicking on arrows, but it's simpler to drag and drop the items. You can also add some menu items with custom links right here. Just type in your link, type the menu item name, and click Add to Menu and Publish. Here you can choose where to show this menu. Currently it's shown in the header on web devices. Let's go back and see the footer menu. You can see footer menu first and footer menu second. Let me show you. So in footer we have two columns. We have a lot of redundant widgets right here, so let's get rid of those widgets first. We need to remove, we don't need recent posts here, so simply go here, click Remove, click here, click Remove, and remove all elements you do not need. Click here and remove, remove, footer sidebar second column. Again, we need to remove all redundant information from here. Just remove those widgets. They were added automatically by WordPress. We do not need those. click here, remove. Perfect, so we also need to add a logo right here. And now we can save changes. Save changes. Let's take a look on the page without a sidebar. Here it is. Okay, so we are done with our footer. Let's go back to the customizer, and I was showing you menus. We removed all redundant widgets from the footer, and now you can see that there is footer menu first and footer menu second. Footer menu first stands for the first column. Footer menu second stands for the second column in the footer. And the logic of adding new menu items is exactly the same as for the header. Simply click on add items, add more pages, remove the pages you do not need by clicking on the remove icon. That's it. Save your changes here and you'll be done with the footer settings. Let's go back. We've already went through all the widgets, so yeah, we can go back. Homepage settings. Here you can change your homepage. If you want to use a different page as your homepage, simply choose it from the list here. And for the post page, we are using Insights page. Let's go back. There is a WooCommerce section. Also, you can go through the settings and change the copy if you need. And also there is an additional CSS option to add custom CSS if you need some customization. This is a place to do it. That's it. This was Customizer. Customizer applies global changes to your website. It applies changes to all pages of your website. After setting up Customizer, we can proceed setting up each page of our website. To do that, you need to open the page, each page in edit mode. There are two types of pages. The majority of pages are created using Elementor Page Builder. You can see here if the page is designed and created using Elementor Page Builder, you'll see Edit with Elementor option on top of the page. Clicking on which, you'll be redirected to the edit mode of the page. Elementor Page Builder allows to quickly make changes to the website, to reorder blocks, to change the content. It's pretty intuitive and usually no tutorials needed to start using Elementor. So to edit the top image, you need to double click outside the blocks. So double click here or right click here in the corner of the page. Click Edit section. Go to Style tab, and here you'll see an image, clicking on which you'll be able to change it and upload your own by clicking on Select Files. Choose an image you want to upload, click Open. It will be uploaded to your media library, click Insert Media, and it will appear on the website. Click on Update button to save changes, and let's reload the page. Here it is. Let's go back to our Elementor editor. You can apply some additional changes to the image right here. You can experiment with that. The next step will be to change the heading that appears on the hero section. So you need to hover on the block and click on the edit icon, or simply hover on the block, right click or double click edit heading. And here you'll see the title. And you can make changes. Save by clicking on Update. To change this animated text, hover on it, click on edit button, and you'll see here 3 options that are currently being animated. So we have a product strategy, marketing strategy, trading strategy. You can add more items to the list by clicking on add item. Simply type in your text and it will appear here as well. Or you can remove this if you don't need them. Click on delete icon. That's it. And here we have 2 buttons. Again, to edit them, you need to hover on the button you want to edit. Click on edit icon. You'll be able to change the copy right here, text. Change the copy, translate it to a different language if you need to. And here you can provide a link that will be opened on click. This settings icon opens some additional options, like open in new window, for example. Check the box if you want to open the link in new window. You can see here there are 2 options. You can open a link or open a pop-up. So that's up to you. Again, just so for contact us, we open a pop-up. You can see here that pop-up option is selected. That is why we have this pop-up portion of settings, and we can make changes to the pop-up that appears on click here. There is a shortcode for the contact form, and yeah, let's take a look here. We have this pop-up, and you can set it up here. You can also see that there is a style option for the button. We can change the styling. You can see you can experiment and change the button to be primary, secondary, and so on. So just go through the settings right here and choose the right option for you. Click on update button to save changes, and we can scroll down. You can see here that these images are also editable. Simply hover on them, click on edit icon, and upload your own images. You can also set up an image size right here, which is really handy. So yeah, this option is available also. And we can proceed with the next block, which is about us. Here we have title, which is again edited simply by clicking on edit icon. Edit it right here. You can change its title, its style, if you need to, by choosing a different one here. And the body text, hover, edit text, and here you'll be able to make all changes you need. Click update to save changes, and for the button, the same settings are available as for buttons on hero section, so I will not stop there. For these decorative elements, to change them, simply hover, edit, and you can change the image if you need to. You can change the animation speed right here, so it's up to you to experiment. And yeah, you can upload your own images here as well. Then we have case studies. So let's see what we have here. We can edit a title. We can set up the number of posts shown on the page and the number of posts scrollable. View all classes. This button will open the list of all classes. Of all cases. The button view all cases will open the list of all cases. You cannot change the content right here, like images and titles for each case. That is set up in a different place. I'll show you later on. So this block just shows the content already available on the website. Scrolling down, we have testimonials. Hover on the block, right click, edit. You can change the title of this one, and you can change testimonials by clicking on edit icon here. You can see that there are 3 reviews. You can see that you can provide a name of the person that left review, text of the review, and image of the person, name and role. You can add as many reviews as you want by clicking on add item. You can reshuffle them by dragging and dropping. You can copy them by clicking on this icon, or remove them by clicking on remove icon. This is an image as well. So it is animated. You can change animation speed, or you can remove it or upload your own image. It's up to you. Here we have the scrollable row of logos. You can change the title again by clicking on edit icon, simply change the copy. And here you can upload your logos by clicking on edit icon, and you'll see the list with logos. You can make the logo clickable by providing a link here. Or you can remove the link and logo will not be clickable, so that's up to you. Insights. These basically are blog posts. You can change the title again by clicking on edit icon, and here you have some additional settings for the blog posts. You can choose which categories to show and so on, so simply go through them so click on edit icon and explore settings in the left side panel. Upcoming events, the list of events. Here we can also make some changes. We can show some specific categories. If the category is not selected right here, by default we show all categories. You can change the image by clicking on edit icon, uploading your image, and you can also choose the different size right here if you need to. And for button settings, again, just provide a link, or set up a pop-up, it's up to you. Let's click on update to save changes and scroll down. Here we have a contact block with a title, which is edited by clicking on edit icon here. Copy text is same logic here, button, same logic, and we have these three options, 3 blocks with icons and some contact details. Click on edit to make changes. You can choose a different icon by clicking on icon area. You can choose an icon from the available library, or you can upload your own SVG. Simply click enable and you'll be able to select from already available SVGs here, or you can upload your own SVG. Again, we suggest using SVG format for icons and logos so that they look sharp on all devices. Underneath, you'll have a title and some additional information like email, phone number, second email, and so on. You can change the background color by clicking on the block on the edit icon. Go to Advanced tab, expand background. Here, color. You'll be able to change the background color. I'll revert back. Perfect. And that's it. We are done with the home page. Click update to save changes, and we can proceed with the next page. The next page is called Services. There are actually 2 pages, Services Catalog and Service Details page. Here on top we can see the heading. We've already talked about it. It is set up in Customizer except of the image. To edit the image, you need to go to the edit mode of the page, but not to the Elementor editor, the default WordPress editor. Click on Edit Page. It will be opened in edit mode, and here on the right you'll see featured image. Click on it to replace it, click Upload Files and select a different file. Choose an image you want to upload, click Open, click Set Featured Image, click Update to save changes. Let's go back to our page, let's reload it. Here it is. Let's scroll down. Here you can see there is a slider called Key Expertise. These are just images with, they are. Here you can see a slider. Key Expertise, they are clickable. You can open the details, and here you can provide some information about your services. Let's go back. So let's see how we can edit this page. Open it in Elementor, click Edit with Elementor. Here you can edit block by block in the same way as we've already did for the home page. So simply hover on the block, click Edit. If you see this frozen screen, just reload the page or open the page one more time in the Elementor editor. Sometimes it happens. Edit, and here you'll be able to make changes. Here you can see we have a strategy. You can upload the image, you can upload title and text. You can change this to an icon. You can use it with an icon. Upload an icon here, and instead of the image you'll show an icon, so that's up to you again. make those changes, you can provide a link which will be opened on click update to save changes. Here you can see these 3 blocks. They are basically the same. To edit them, hover on each element, click on edit icon and make changes in the left side panel. Change the image, change text, change the number. Here you can provide a different number. Change this list. Right here you can see you can change an icon, check mark, and you can change the list basically. And case studies, again, same slider as on top of the page. And here you can see this block, similar to the one we have on the home page. Hover on each element, click on edit icon. To revert changes, you can click here or just Command Z to revert changes. We need to add an icon here, so upload SVG. So click on edit icon, click on upload SVG and choose the phone right here. Save changes by clicking on update. All done. Perfect. Let's go back to our page. Here it is, and let's see the service details page. It is created using Elementor Page Builder, so to edit it, simply go here, click on Edit with Elementor. It will be opened in an edit mode and make changes you need. I won't stop here because it's a simple page with pretty standard blocks. Simply hover on each block and make changes in the left side panel. The top part of the page is edited here in Edit Page, so the image you can change in Edit Page in the featured image, and this part is changed in Customizer. Let's move on to About page. Perfect. So here we have, again, pretty simple page. Let's open it in Elementor Editor. Let's scroll down, hover on the block, click on the edit icon. Here you can see the list of these items that are shown in the slider. Each item has an icon, has a title, and a description. That all can be changed here in the list. You can change the number of items that appear here in the slider. You can remove items you do not need. You can upload additional items. You can change icons. That's all up to you. Let's scroll down. Here we can change an image by clicking on edit icon on the image. We can change the copy here, the title, and we can also change a button. Click on hover and change the button Meet Our Team. It can be a link, or you can change it to a pop-up and open a pop-up on click, so that's up to you. To change a background of each block, you need to hover it, edit section, or here, click here and edit section, go to style, and here in color you'll see the background color. You can make those changes right here. So choose a different background color and click on update button to apply changes. Let's scroll down. Here we have a title, easy to edit, click on edit icon, subtitle, and we have these items right here. You'll need to edit one by one each item by clicking on edit icon and making changes in the left side panel. Join the team. Here we have title, subtitle, and a button. We know how to edit that. We have a blurred image, this one we need to change. So let's go and change it. Click insert and click on update to save changes. And same block we had on a previous page. I won't stop here. Let's reload our page and proceed with cases. We have cases catalog and cases details page. So let's take a look here. First of all, we need to change this blurred image. Open the page in WordPress editor, click on edit page. I'll open the link in a new window. Featured image, click on the image, click on upload files, select files, choose image you want to upload, click open, click set featured image, update, close, reload the page, and here you will see the image. Again, you know where to edit this part of the hero section. It's in Customizer, just a quick reminder. So you'll need to go to Customizer, Page Heading, and you can make those changes here. You can change the color. Let's scroll down. Here we have a pretty standard block. So again, to edit this page, open it in Elementor editor. Scroll down and edit block by block by hovering on it and click on edit icon and make changes you need. So here we show a featured case study. You can choose the featured case study from the list right here. So just choose a different one if you want to show a different case study. And underneath there is a grid with other case studies, and on top we have different categories. So you can edit this as well. There are two options here. Let's take a look. Yeah, so the first one looks nice. You can see the number of posts, number of columns. You can change that. Click update to save changes. Let's scroll down. We've already edited this block, so I won't stop here, and this one as well, we know how to edit. Let's scroll up. Yeah, that's it for cases catalog page. We also have cases details. Let's go there. Here you can see cases details page. It looks like a blog post actually, and you can edit it. Here you can see the case details page. It looks like a blog post and it's really easy to edit it. Simply open it in WordPress editor. Here you'll see the text of the case study. You can add some images. So default WordPress editor, just make changes you need. You can change featured image here on the right. You can choose some tags to display. You can change case categories. You can add a new category by clicking here. So yeah, all those changes available in this edit mode. Let's go back. And the next part is blog. Let's go to our blog. Here you can see the grid of items. This blog post was added automatically. We can remove it. So simply go all blog posts. They live in the admin panel. Posts. Here you can see this, the one that was automatically added. You can remove it, and you'll see the list of blog posts available on the website. Here you can see the list of all posts, and here they are in the admin panel. You can remove them all and then click on add new post and create a post from scratch, or you can simply make changes to the existing blog posts. That is really up to you. To make changes, open each post in edit mode and replace it with your content. So you can change here an image, featured image, the one that appears in the catalog grid, and also you can upload a featured image, the one that appears in case if this blog post is featured, is sticked here on top of the page. In that case, you can upload a sticky post image right here. And on the right, you can add tags, categories. You can add a new category, add new tags as well. And to edit the content, click on Edit with Elementor. And here you'll be able to edit a blog post content. So click on Edit icon and make changes you need. That's it. Let's go back. And again, you remember that there are two options for blog catalog page. Simply choose one you like most. Then we have events. We have events list and events details page. First of all, let's change this blurred image. Go to edit page. Featured image, upload file, select files, set featured image, update. And the image will appear on top of the page. Here it is. And here we have the list of all events. Each event has a title, date, category, online or offline, the button to view event details, and an image. So to edit this list, we need basically to edit each event. All events live in the admin panel. My events right here. You can see the list of all available events. To edit an event, hover on it, click on edit. It will be opened in an edit mode. Here it is. Here you can make changes to the event, upload your images. You can also upload a featured image that appears in the catalog page. You can set up a date, description, and location of each event. You can add some tags, and you can add categories like offline and offline, online and offline. You can add a new category if you have a different one, so simply click on add new category right here. Click update to make changes, and that's it. You'll have the list of all events. Here you can edit this block, subscription block. So I've simply clicked on edit with Elementor on the page and opened it in Elementor editor. Here you can make the changes to this block right here. You can see that this is also a contact form, this input and button. Here you can see a shortcode. So to edit it, you need to go to contact forms in your admin panel. Then we have a couple of options for contact pages. We have a map here, a contact block, and on top we have a blurred image, which you already know how to edit it. I won't stop here. Let's take a look how we can edit a map. Click on edit with Elementor on this page. It will be opened in Elementor editor. Hover on the map, click on edit icon, and here you can add a location. It will be automatically, the pin will be automatically shown on that location. You can change some settings here. You can change the zoom settings and height of the map. Let's see other options for contact pages. We can go to our admin panel and see the list of all pages. So go to the admin panel pages. Here you'll see the list of all pages available on the website, and on top here we have 3 options for contact pages. We've already went through this first option. Let's take a look at the second one. Click on edit with Elementor, and we'll click view and view. Perfect, so let's take a look. Here you can see the second option for the contact page. Here it is. So we need to replace all the images. And that's it. We have a contact form right here. We have some contact information in form of a list with an image. So yeah, let's try and edit this page. Here we can change the locations, upload image, click insert media. Here again, edit, choose image, upload files, select files, insert media, perfect. And here also we can change an image for perfect. Let's save changes by clicking on update button. Let's go here and refresh the page. We can see all the images, and let's add the top image as well. Open the page in WordPress editor and click on featured image here. Upload the page, set featured image, update, refresh the page. Here it is. Awesome, we have a beautiful page. And let's take a look at the third option for contact details. Here you can see multiple offices with multiple maps. So let's click on edit with Elementor. Here we can quickly change an image, this one. Perfect. And here we have a pop-up. You can see that link type is set to pop-up, and here you can see pop-up settings. Contact form is set up in contact in admin panel. So here we paste a shortcode. Let's take a look at the maps. They are edited in the same way as on the first option of the contact page. The only difference here is that there are 3 different maps. That's it. So you can set up different locations. Simply click on edit icon, set up your location here, and that's it. And here, so yeah, pretty simple. No difficulties with the contact pages, neither. Let's take a look on the next page, which is career. We have the list of careers here. We have a couple of options with open positions, and we can take a look on each position in details. So let's see how we can edit those. It's an Elementor page. Again, we can open the page in Elementor editor. We can change the blurred images. You know how to do that. I will not stop there. You can see here that currently we show 3 open positions. You can change that number. You can show more. I don't think we have more edit positions. That is why maximum 3 options are shown here. And you can set up different number of columns. Currently we show 2 columns. I love the animation and I love the hover effect for this block. I'll leave it as it is. So again, just make all changes you need in Elementor editor and save changes. That's it. Let's take a look at the career details page. So let's open position. Here we have a button which is set up in Customizer. You remember that? We have a single career right here. We can change the button and the pop-up that is being opened on click. Let's close the Customizer and let's take a look how to edit a position. Simply click on Edit Career and you'll open the page in the edit mode. Here you can edit all the texts, you can edit the description of the position, you can change the location, and on the right you can set up a featured image for the position, and basically that's it. Click on Update and you'll have your position details page edited. That's it. We have a team page here. We open a pop-up with all team members. So let's take a look what we can do here. We have a grid of these team members. We can upload an image. Click Insert Media. You'll see an image right here. We have a name, we have a role, we have a couple of icons. You can add some links to those icons, and we have a description that appears in the pop-up. And you have to edit. So here you can see icons. You need to upload an icon. You can choose one from available library or upload your custom icon, and you can provide a link to that will be opened on click on this icon. You can set up also whether to open this link in a new window or not. Click on Update to save changes, and yeah, so simply change this all team members one by one here. And yeah, just do all the changes, save settings, and you'll be done with the team page. We have some other pages. We have a shop and simple pages like FAQ and terms and conditions. Let's take a look at the shop. Here it is. We have a grid of products. We have product categories, sorting options. We have really nice sidebar shopping bag, and we have product details page. Really nice effects. We have a description, reviews, a standard functionality for the WooCommerce part of WordPress website. So all products, they live in the admin panel, products. Here you can see the list of all products. Each product has a number of settings. So click on Edit to open it in an edit mode. Here you can set up the title of the product. You can add a description to each product. You can set up a price. You can set up a sale price. You can choose whether you want this product to be a simple one, grouped, external variable, and so on. I highly recommend you to watch a separate video about WooCommerce if you want to add e-commerce functionality to your website. WooCommerce, it's a plugin that provides all this e-commerce functionality to the website. There are a lot of settings, and yeah, I highly recommend you to watch a separate video. Here you see the list of settings like inventory, shipping. You can say whether this item is in stock or not, and so on. So just go through the settings one by one. On the right, you can change a featured product image, and you can change product gallery. You can upload more photos, you can change them here. You can set up product categories. Product categories are shown here. Let me go to the shop catalog. Here you can see product categories. You can switch between them, and products will be sorted accordingly. What else? We have tags here, so you can add tags. Yeah, so click on Update button to save changes, and you'll update a product. If you want to change a currency, you need to go to WooCommerce. You can go through all these settings one by one to set up your store. I'll skip this for now. Here you can go to the settings, scroll down, and you'll see settings for the currency. You can change the currency here. You can set up the southern separator, the decimal separator, and so on. So here you can see all those changes. On top, you'll see products, shipping, payments. You can set up a payments, your payments methods here. So yeah, go through those settings as well. WooCommerce part in your admin panel. Each product is set up in the same way, so simply go through them one by one. To add a new product, you need to click on Add New and to enter all information about the product. FAQ and terms and conditions, those pages are really simple ones. I won't stop here, so you know how to edit this kind of a page. It's edited with Elementor, so yeah, no difficulties with that. Those were all settings, all pages. Now you know how to use the theme, how to set up a website. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. See you in the next video.